Hi, this is Rockin' Robin. Today I want to show you a little bit about the tips that you need to know when you go tag sailing. I call it tag sailing. I am from New England and we call it tag sailing there. It's garage sailing, it's yard sailing, it's rummage sailing, thrift store shopping, whatever you want to call it. First I want to tell you that I've been doing this for 20 years. I didn't start like 5 years ago and I'm just going to teach you stuff. I do flea markets, I do Poshmark, I do eBay, I do Facebook Marketplace, and right now that is a hot place to do. So I recommend you start there because I get more sales there than anything else. And if it's a hard to ship item, do it there. But my 10 tips today are tips for if you go garage sailing. I want to say tag sailing. Okay, tip number 1, get maps ready the night before, but double check them in the AM. Now what that means is you're going to go on to Craigslist, you're going to go onto the newspaper, you're going to go onto the internet, anywhere you see that there's tag sales. Write them all down, make yourself a list, map them somehow depending on what kind of equipment you have, and go from sale to sale to sale to sale. But the night before you do all that so you're ready to go in the morning, and then what you're going to do is the morning of the sale you are going to double check, because a lot of times people put them up late. Some people don't even put them up until they're opening their tag sale, like 8 a.m. But you want to definitely go and check in the morning as well as at night. Now my second tip is get out early. You have to be there first if you want to get the good items. Leave no later than 7 a.m. your house. Even if a tag sale says they start at 8, I know that they start unpacking at 7. Some people will be mad. Some people may say, hey, no early birds leave. You have to deal with that. But some may say, come on in, take a look. And if you're the first one there, you're going to get the best items. On the other hand, don't hesitate to go late. You may see an item and you say, oh, that was $25. I can only get 40 for it. It's not worth it. You may want to go back later and say, hey, you didn't sell it. You're willing to sell it for 15. You may get a good deal. So go as long as you can. And start off, be there early in the morning. That's my tip number 2. And remember to go and stay late if you want to get something cheaper that you saw earlier. Or you may want to hit them. Just keep going all day. My third tip is to go to church or community tag sales first. A lot of times they're going to be, you have to wait in front of the door. It's okay, you can wait in line. If you're first in line, all the better. But as long as you're the first 10, 15 when the door opens, you're going to get something good. They have items that are range from all over the place, from clothes to jewelry to toys. The thing is, you've got to know what you're looking for in specific, so you get to that area first. It always helps if you got 2 people. But if you don't, do it anyway. Get there, look for it, and know that they may charge it for less because it's not their item, so they don't realize how much it's worth. They may say, oh, it's just 25 cents, it's junk. Hey, that may get you $100. You don't know. So my third tip is do church and community sales first on your list if you're going tag sailing. Tip number 4, buy what you know. Now, if you're really into electronics, you may know what's hot and what's not. You may know speakers are good, or you may know a TV that's good. Buy the things you know, but start spreading out into other things out of your comfort zone. You can read a book. You can learn something about it. You'll always see something that's a deal that you may say, gee, I just bought that and I spent $15 for it. They're selling it for $1. I wonder what I can get it for. Go out of your comfort zone. But if you're a comic book person, go to that first. Look specifically for those. That's tip number 4. Tip number 5, look for free items. Many times they'll put in the front items for free. A lot of people overlook those. Oh, they gotta be junk. Especially if you're a flea market dealer. Because, hey, even if they're kids' toys, you might get 10, 15 cents. You may say that's nothing, but it might have brought the parents in to look at other items. Do not hesitate to look at the free items, see if there's something you could sell, or see if there's something that would draw people in. You gotta have stuff that draw people in. Number 6, negotiate. If someone says it's $5, there's no harm in offering 4 or 3 and taking 4, but don't lowball. I hate when I go to a flea market and I'll offer something for sale and I'll say $10 and they say $2. You know what? Then I don't even want to sell it to you. If it's too much for you, just walk away. Don't be rude, don't be obnoxious. You can offer them another price. They ask if it's 10 you want it, you can offer 8, but don't go offering $2. But it's good to negotiate. Don't feel like you're something wrong with you if you negotiate you want to spend $1 or 2 less. It's always a good thing to get it for the best price you can, but if you know you want it, get it. Now, tip number 7, this is a good thing. You find a lot of things you like. Don't necessarily say, I want this one item and that one item. Put them all together and then say, look, I'm getting all this. What's the best deal you can offer me? Always look to get the best price. When you put a bunch of items together, they see you're buying a lot, they'll give you a better price than if they just price things individually. If it seems like it's too much for those items, then ask individually, how much was this, how much was that, and you can see what you can cut, what you don't want. See if you can make a better deal. And always be nice to the person. If you're rude, if you're obnoxious, they're not going to sell to you. They're not going to give you a good deal. You have to be nice. Smile. That's important. Okay, tip number 8. If you find something that has an autograph or it's signed, ask if they have a certificate of authenticity. It's called a COA. If they do not, then ask where they got it. Ask a lot of questions, because if you're going to resell it, people want to know it's authentic. You have to give them some information. You have to give them the certificate of authenticity. You have to do something. So if you like things that are signed, have something so that you can prove that it is the real deal. Okay. Tip number 9. Don't be afraid to tell sellers what you're looking for. If you're friendly and nice and you start chatting with them right away, they start to like you. And then they may say, hey, is there something particularly looking for? But if they don't, say to them, hey, do you have musical instruments? Do you have Star Trek toys? Whatever it is that you're looking for, go and ask the person. But be friendly, don't be rude, don't be obnoxious, don't cut in front of somebody. Start off by being nice and then ease your way into asking them what it is you're looking for. Hey, sometimes they'll give you a better deal, sometimes they have it in the house, sometimes they bring it in the house and show you, and you got to only look at it. They didn't realize somebody wanted it. It's a good thing. Ask. And tip number 10, don't hesitate to call a friend if you think they know about it. You seen on the TV show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You call a friend. Well, if a friend knows something about music, take a picture of it. Say you have a violin. You say, hey, I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to send it to so-and-so. Hold on to the item, take a picture, send it to them. They may say, hey, that's worth a lot, or they may say it's not worth anything. Somebody who knows something about it, an expert, is always a good person to call. You can take a picture, text it, whatever you do. Don't hesitate to ask someone else. You may even ask the person who's selling it, how old is this? What did you buy it for? You can ask all kinds of questions. When you're tag sailing, do not hesitate to ask questions. Okay, well, this has been Rockin' Robin. I have given you some tips. I want you to keep watching because I'm always going to have more tips. Oh, and I do want you to subscribe. We are Rockin' Robin's Garage Sale Finds. I want you to also look below because there's some other good links for other things that we do, because you got to tell your friends all about us. And I hope you find a good sale. Keep watching. I have a lot more good stuff coming up for you. Have a good day.